penalties just weren't able to capitalize? What did you see overall?
Well, it's hard when you have 7 penalties. And I thought that just killed our momentum in the first period. I thought we had the game in our favor for the most part, and then kind of start taking penalties. It's a parade to the box, and all of a sudden it's 2-0. Second period, I thought we had moments of good. I thought we had moments where we got a little bit runny. That third goal, we have a bad change. We don't work off the ice and work onto the ice. We have 4 guys in our end. We don't stop in our spots. We're loopy when we come up in our end, and it ends up in the back of our net. Did we generate chances? Yeah, I thought we generated enough chances. We got to bear down. You can't generate that many chances and only have 1 goal on a 6-on-5 when you're desperate. I thought we had more than enough opportunities to score. We got to find a way to put those in the net, and we got to shoot with the purpose, and we got to want to score. So I mean, was there good things in the game? Yeah, I mean, I'll go back and watch it, and I'm sure we'll find some good stuff in the game, but it's not good enough, especially when you have to kill 7 penalties in a game.
Another positive is your goalie, Carson, played really well again. I know it's kind of the same old story, but good to see that from him.
Yeah, I thought he battled. I thought he had to make a lot of saves tonight because we're killing penalties for most of the night. I thought he was good. I thought he made everything that he needed to make, and there's a couple that early in the game that we made some big saves on some plays that maybe end up in our net. And at the end of the day, we got to do a better job at insulating him when it comes to the shot volume, and we got to do a better job at staying out of the box. And the penalties were penalties. He'd probably call 1 or 2 of them maybe ticky-tacky, and I think that both sides of that, we probably could have had a couple of those that go our way as well. I mean, it's 7-2. But it's the most, we get a high sticking, guy loses a tooth, that's a penalty. You get a high sticking again, that's a penalty. We got a hook, that's a penalty. We rip a guy's stick out of his hand, that's a penalty. Those are all penalties. There's not much we can do about it. So we just got to be smarter.
You played Bridgeport. Bridgeport's a high-volume team.
Yep.
They played you earlier. Same result sort of happened where they make a lot of mistakes, but they're going to force you into a lot of mistakes. And this team wasn't prepared for it. Didn't seem prepared for a high-volume game. How are you guys going to prepare for them? Because they're not the only team that's going to play this way.
Yeah, I would disagree when you say we weren't prepared. We were prepared for a high-volume game. I don't think they forced us to make a lot of mistakes. I think we made our own mistakes. If you really go back and look at it. Volume teams are volume teams. You're going to see those teams, and a lot of those shots come from high, and we show it, we talk about it, we know what it's going to look like. But inside of that, we also gives yourself a chance defensively to win puck retrievals and break yourself out quickly because the shots are coming just over and over and over again, and then we catch them running and we get ourselves out with some odd man opportunities. In fairness, they scored one 5-on-5 goal, so I'm not that mad about it on a bad change and a bad sort when we get back into our end. But 5-on-5, really, I didn't think that they did a lot that I was worried about. So I would disagree that we got to prepare differently for it. I thought we were fine with that. They scored 2 power play goals, and we had 1 bad change, and that ends up in our net.
I think that's a bright spot is that on 5-on-5 they only scored once, and it looks like the defense is coming together. You entered this game allowing 8 goals in 5 games. What is it about the defensive unit?
Goaltending's doing a good job making saves. I think we've done a way better job of being way more, I'd say, poised in the D zone, and we don't chase, and we're waiting for the opportunities to strike and to kill plays and get numbers around pucks and get ourselves out. I think we're doing a better job at being in lanes and blocking shots and steering shots from the outside and forcing them to end wall shots or resets where we can get numbers and win those battles. And we've been doing that for quite a while now. If you really look at it, we've been pretty stingy when it comes to the defensive side of things. I think we're one of the best teams in the league when it comes to expected goals against and expected goals for. So we just got to do a better job at scoring on the other side of it, and we got to stay out of the penalty box. At the end of the day, they scored 2 power play goals, and that's the difference in the game. And we don't capitalize on ours. We only got 2. One of them is a 6-on-4, and we don't capitalize on either of them. So we got to do better on the power play.